and completely break it so it's unusable. Ugh.
Remember when we showed you the downstairs garage and it was a nightmare? Well, prepare yourself because I've been working at it and it looks even worse. But that's okay because today we're gonna be building some shelves and hopefully get this garage to look a lot better. So I did find online a DIY shelf that I am obsessed with. I'll go ahead and post like a photo right here. So Jerid is here and he is measuring to get this together and I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited too. I'm pretty stoked that it's like 100 degrees today and we get to do this. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I don't pass out from heat exhaustion.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But we are going to be doing, I think, the whole wall, right?
Yes.
That is the goal. But you wanted to start on this side. So I did some measuring to kind of figure out exactly what we're going to need. And I think we're going to be able to have 4 wide and 5 high. I mean, we do have this right here, which is kind of hindering us from going higher than that. But as of right now, what we're going to be needing is 10 2x4x8s, 10 2x2x8s, 100 3-inch screws, and I want a paint stick because I want to be able to make straight lines. So I don't know if we have a ruler necessarily, but I do need to make some very accurate cuts. So a paint stick will come in handy. So I've never really done anything like this, so I'm very excited to see how it turns out.
I am really excited about this. Now, here's the downfall is by doing this, we're not gonna be able to stack up as many as we would if we didn't have these shelves, but I feel like it's gonna be better because we'll be able to pull out shelves on their own instead of having to like take the ones on top down.
It's definitely gonna make that easier because I mean, imagine if we had 3 more of these stacked on top and you wanted to get to this, you would have to move all 3 of those. One of them might be super heavy. This way, you just slide it right out and you're good to go.
Yeah, and if they are heavy, I feel like the tops normally break pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit of these tops that are already broken. So that's just, I guess, a testament to what you are saying. But now that we got all of the measurements, we got the supply list, we got to head over to Home Depot.
You guys know we are always talking about how to stay safe on the road, but these days, protecting yourself online is just as important. That's why I'm excited to share about today's sponsor, Coveron. Now, I'm obsessed with products that take some of the stress away from everyday life, and Coveron does exactly that. It monitors the dark web for your personal information. It alerts if your passwords, payment details, or other sensitive data have been exposed, and helps you catch issues early on before it turns into something much bigger. Because let's be real, scams are getting incredibly convincing. Messages look legitimate, emails seem so real, and it can happen to anyone. What really stands out to me is that Coveron doesn't just notify you when there's a problem. If something does happen, they help you through the recovery process. They offer up to $1 million in identity theft recovery coverage, up to $10,000 on eligible scam and online fraud losses, and even protection against cyber extortion. Plus, you get access to real experts to help guide you through the next steps. I love that it's not just about monitoring, it's about having a plan and support when you need it the most. You won't always see these threats coming and you won't always be able to stop them, but you can be prepared for what happens next. And that's exactly what Coveron is built for. So remember, one scam can cost you everything, and that's why it's so important to stay protected. And you can use code sandeeyaw for up to 76% off at coveron.com/sandeeyaw. Thank you so much, Coveron, for sponsoring this video and keeping us protected online. And now, let's head over to Home Depot. How excited are you about the AC?
Oh, extremely excited about the AC. I think we had already mentioned it at one point, but the AC in our Tahoe went out, and it doesn't really cool you off when you unroll the windows and just blast 100-degree air into your face. But we are now here, so I'm excited to get this done. And I did my calculations wrong. We need a lot more wood than I was thinking. And you mentioned that they do cut wood here.
Yes, I did look it up. They do cut wood, but you're saying we're gonna need like 40 cuts? So hopefully they'll do all 40.
Yeah, if they don't do all 40, it's gonna be a very long day.
What are we looking at?
So we need the 2x4x8s, and these are, as you can see right here, it says 2x4x92 1/4. So I think this should be fine. So we need a total of 15 of these.
Oh, wow.
Does that even make sense? Well, because I guess we need 10 of them for the post, and then we need 4 of them for the front and the back, and then we need the sides, which I think we can get from 1. Actually, I think we're gonna need 2 for that. We need 16.
16, we got it. I'd rather have more wood than not enough.
We're probably gonna have some extra wood after this. Okay, so I did the math wrong. We actually need 80 inches of height because we're doing 5 high. We're doing 4 wide.
Yes.
But these will still work because they're 92 inches. And then these will also work for the width because the width is what is gonna be 4 wide. So I think we need like 64 inches wide.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
So we're gonna get very familiar with the 2x4x8s.
Well, 2x4 by 92.5.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
And it's not that expensive. I mean, wood is at an all-time high right now, and this is $375 per piece. But I mean, there's other pieces here. Over there, for instance, if you want to get one, I think it's like 20 bucks.
Oh, wow.
Depending on the wood. So I mean, I don't think we need premium finishing wood for this.
Well, you never know if it turns out pretty good. We can make some and we could just sell it to our neighbors.
Yeah.
I want to say people sell these for like 150 bucks.
They're not making very much money. I'm guessing it's gonna cost us pretty close to that just to make it.
Maybe I heard that it takes that much to make it. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's maybe what it is.
Is there a reason why you're not grabbing it from the bottom?
This is easier.
Oh.
Okay, so this is gonna be everything that we don't need cut. I don't know exactly how much we're gonna need to cut like the bordering pieces, so we could just do that at home. But this is gonna be 14, so let's put the 2 that we do wanna get cut
On the other side.
on the other side here. And I don't know, I've only asked them to cut like 3 pieces of wood at a time. So I'm very curious to see what they say when we ask them to cut 40 cuts. But I think they stack them up and they do multiples at a time.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, we'll see. Shoulder workouts coming in handy. So that's gonna be all that we need for the 2x4 by 92.5s. Now we're looking for the 2x2 by 8s.
So I just asked the Home Depot employee about cutting, and he said that he can't do project cuts, but I did ask him if he could just cut a few so we could use that as a template for when we get home. So not worst case scenario. We were hoping that they would have been able to do all of them, but he's the only one working right now, and it's just gonna take too much of his time.
Also, he doesn't know exactly what kind of wood we need cut. These are very small, so I think he can cut multiples at a time. So let's see.
So how many do we need of these?
14 total of these. Okay, so that's 9. So it's taken a minute longer than I expected to get this wood, only because some of them have pretty bad edges. So we now have 13, and we need 1 more. And I think that's it. So let's go see if they'll cut these for us. I need 40 pieces.
Cut pieces out of that.
Well, it says right there, each
Two
additional
cuts,
cut.
free free.
It doesn't say a limit on the additional cuts.
I mean, I could cut a couple. I just can't cut all 40 of them.
No, I
40
understand.
cuts is a lot of cuts.
He's helping us out.
It's a cool guy.
And we're like halfway there.
Well, we scored big time with this Home Depot employee. He was so nice and cut all of the cuts that we needed.
Yeah, I think in the beginning, I totally understand. He's super busy. They're understaffed. He has a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I think luckily we did catch him in a moment where he wasn't getting calls back to back. And he ended up being like super cool. We were
So
talking,
nice.
he's from Oregon. He's a welder. He did all the cuts for us.
He just recently had fresh eggs
Yeah.
in Oregon.
So, I mean, now we have all the cuts done. It's going to be, well, I guess there's barcodes on them. So we'll just make sure that we scan it for how many we got total. And now we should be able to go home and just jigsaw this thing together.
Which is perfect because we're going camping today and we still got to plan, pack, and get going.
Yeah.
Long day.
So I think we were riding so high on how amazing it felt to get this wood cut, we forgot we need other stuff. But we do need some 3-inch wood fastener screws. And then you also wanted to get a little angle drill bit situation thing.
Yeah, do you think we need it?
I really don't think we need it. I think we could just, let's say this is kind of the wood we're going on the side. I think we could just go straight in. I don't
Okay.
really think we need the angle, but I do think we have one at home. So if it takes me less than like 5 minutes to find it, we'll use it. If not, I feel good about just going straight in.
I mean, this is just for the downstairs garage. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't need to be like super fancy.
Just for all of our stuff. You know, I mean, it does have to at least be secure. But I think that's gonna do it, and I'm very curious on how much this is gonna cost.
Me
How
too.
much do you think?
I'm gonna say 120.
I think it's gonna be about $112.48.
Oh, geez. Is this a pro I'm seeing?
I don't know, I've been dropping wood since we left, so we'll see. Okay.
Well, at least it's gonna fit in the car.
Well, we're still gonna have to have some hanging out because we have the 2x8s. So I think we'll just put the small pieces in first and kind of line the bottom.
Okay.
Then we'll just stack in the big stuff.
I'm just so relieved that he cut them all.
Yeah, that would have been a bust.
All
Or
right.
not a bust, but it would have taken quite a long time to make all those cuts with one saw.
And it's hot and there's no AC.
We're AC-less today. And just like that, we're done. Super easy.
Yeah, just like that.
I mean, people are gonna see us driving on the street. They're probably gonna stop us, ask if we're available for some
Yeah.
custom work done today. But like the guy in there, we're gonna have to tell him we're busy.
Yeah, we'll be able to hear them because our windows will be down. So we are back from Home Depot. Jerid had to work on a few things on the computer. So I'm taking it upon myself to get this disaster ready for us to put the wood together, get the shelves up, and finally get it organized. If you guys are familiar with the home edit, I like to do what they do, where you kind of put everything out there, you organize it, you decide what you want to give away, what you want to donate, what you want to keep, and then organize what you want to keep. So that's kind of the thought process behind this disaster of a garage. So I'm really excited because I feel like this shelf going up is going to be a very big step for us to kind of get everything organized. So let's get to moving this stuff around. Oh, I don't even know where to begin. So I feel like I gotta clear all of this out and then put it back in more organized. That's what I'm doing in case you guys don't see me out of frame. Christmas tree number 1. And these hopefully we'll be able to put up on the shelves. We'll see if this family even uses it while I'm gone. Oh, I thought this was a Christmas tree. Is it a tent? Oh my gosh, it tripped over my pants. I should probably take a before and after photo. Let's see, a little behind the scenes. It looks better already. All of this, they're mason jars. Those we're selling at the flea market. I don't even know, do people even buy mason jars anymore? This is bubble wrap. That's your bottom dollar, I'm saving it. There's like tubs upon tubs with decorations, and all I can think about is how much money I spent on these decorations. It was worth it, I think, because obviously the experience, it's priceless. I guess it's priceless, but all of it's got to go. Well, except Thanksgiving, because I do feel like Thanksgiving is when like we really go all out for decorations. So Thanksgiving decorations are gonna stay. So we're not gonna go too into this area, but we are going to a little bit. So I kind of wanna push this stuff a little bit that way. Look how good it's looking already. I mean, I really haven't done anything. I just moved things out of the way, but it's gonna look good. Fun fact, for you guys of you who don't know, Jerid had a company called Vita, and it was a water-soluble CBD. So you just like would put it in your water, and you had sleep, balance, energy. It was really amazing. I made it through the other side, kind of. Moving things, reorganizing, moving things, reorganizing. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that what life is all about? All right, so we brought the wood down here to the downstairs garage, and good thing I cleaned it out because that was supposed to be the workstation area, but unfortunately there's a ton of sun hitting it, so we're gonna be doing it out here, which it has a nice little breeze, so hopefully it doesn't make it too bad.
It definitely feels better out there. I don't know if it feels amazing, but I mean, doing it right here would pretty much just be baking in the sun. So I think we'll start by taking out 2 pieces, measuring it up, getting the ladders built. And then I think once we get one built, maybe we'll start putting the backing on it, but I have no idea. So let's just start by doing the ladders.
Yeah, let's make some ladders.
Let's do it. Okay, so we got those 2 set up. Let's get a couple of these small pieces. So for each ladder, we're going to need 4, correct?
Well, I believe 5 because there's gonna be 5 tubs.
You're right, 5, okay. So we need 5 of these.
So we'll need 10.
Yeah, well, let's start with one side, but you are right. Yes, we will need 10 for this, but let's make sure that this is even the best we can.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a nice breeze.
What we're gonna start off by doing is measuring 16 inches up. So we'll call this the bottom. We just wanna make sure everything is nice and square. I don't know how straight that is actually, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I wasn't able to figure out how to use a level on my iPhone. So I just measured from the bottom of this piece of wood to the bottom of this piece of wood, and we're nice and level at 14.5 on each side. So now we're just gonna start putting some screws in here and see how it goes. Oh, great.
What?
These have like a completely different bit.
Oh no.
Perfect. Let me see if I have a bit for these. Shout out to my dad for giving me this screw gun kit. Now we just have to go in here, put a couple of screws in. Perfect. Right away messed it up. I think we might actually have to put in some pilot holes, which is just getting a drill bit and getting a hole down in there so the screw has a nice place to seat itself. But let's see if I'm able to do this on one side at least. I'm not. So we're gonna go ahead and get a drill bit. The project.
Well, sooner or later, we're going to be pros at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Just in time for us to get out of town.
Yeah, if they see this, I don't know if they'll let us be pros, but we will see.
Nice.
All right, now let's see if that works. That's hot. Ah. So now we should be able just to go in here.
Perfect.
Look at that.
All right.
Oh
15
my.
minutes later, we're all done.
By the time we're done, we're probably going to have figured out much easier ways to do everything. That's usually how it works. But you gotta start in the hardest possible way, you know? It's the only way to do it.
You know what this also does? It builds confidence.
Yeah, I feel very confident right now. And I think typically you'd want to do this on a workbench. However, we don't have a workbench out here, so we're doing it on the ground.
A lot of squats, working out that booty.
Oh yeah, a lot of squats.
It's like earlier he worked out his shoulders. Well, we both worked our shoulders bringing the wood down. Now we're just getting the squats in.
All right, so now we just do that 40 more times. So upon doing this ladder, I realized that the beams were uneven, and what I mean by that is the space between this one and this one need to be exactly 24 inches as far as what's in the center. So as I continued going up in the ladder, they were kind of staggered. So now I am cutting this piece of wood into 24 inches, 2 different pieces. That way I can place those in between the large pillars, and hopefully that will keep us leveled the whole way through. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this isn't the best saw that you could possibly buy, but it is not the worst. So let's just see if I'm able to kind of turn this over and completely break it so it's unusable. Ugh.
So how's it looking?
As I told everyone, basically what was happening is these were looking good as far as how tall they were stacking up, but the side pieces of wood were kind of going like this.
Oh.
So the side pieces of wood, I mean, again, we really don't have all of the proper tools to do this. We really do need like a workbench and squares and all of that. So now what I've done is hopefully both of these pieces, after I destroyed one, will be equal. Okay, so what we can do is we can put this down. I had to actually take out all of the screws on one side, but this should help us. This should give us kind of a guide.
Oh, perfect.
So putting this down, and then same at the top. And as long as we use the same pieces of wood, we'll be even all the way through.
Perfect.
But just to make sure here, just a tiny bit off, but it's okay. It's not enough to hurt us. So now I can go through and I could just kind of load up the ladder.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Easy peasy from here on out.
And that is why I said, as we go, we are going to learn ways that actually make this easier. Unfortunately, it just takes a lot of time to learn those things. So now I'm gonna make this ladder, make the next one, make the next one, make the next one, and then we'll put this thing up and then we'll be ready.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
As we mentioned earlier, we are getting ready to go camping. So while Jerid's building these shelves, I've been loading up the RV and it's like go time. So let's see how far along he's gotten because I'm excited to see these shelves.
Since our last update, I've made one more upgrade.
Okay, let's hear it.
And I feel like now I'm pretty much just doing exactly what the reel said you should do. So I'm up to speed now. But now what I've done is I've actually cut a piece of wood like this so I can actually have a little system.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, now for sure it's gonna fly by.
I mean, it's not flying by necessarily, but it's feeling a lot better. I mean, you could actually go in there and you can see the one that I've done. Let me show you actually. Come over here with me. So this is the first ladder. So this is going to be the one that's at the very end. So
Okay.
now I'm building the double-sided ones. So this will stand up. The other one will be right here. And then it's just the same over and over and over and over. So after finishing this, I will still have, I think like 3 more to go.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. But you can see all the pieces of wood right there. That kind of represents how much more I have to do.
You're doing so good. That one looks amazing.
Yeah, you know, it took some trial and error. I guess I should have just watched the reel and taken some notes. But I like to do things where I try to figure out my own way and I just come to the conclusion of what works best for me. Sometimes it happens to be the way I should have done it all along. So now I'm just gonna keep on going and I'm really hoping I can finish in the next like hour or so because I would like to head out before it gets dark, but we'll see. But how's it going up there?
So I am killing it over here. I'm loading up everything and I'm almost done. So that's exciting. I've gotten all the stuff from the kitchen into the RV and I feel like if you're not done by the time I'm completely done, I should just go grocery shopping solo and that way we can just hit the road.
I would love it if you went grocery shopping solo. That way you could come back, I'll be all done. I do think I am gonna need some help at some point because I need to actually put the bracings on it for like the backs and the sides. So maybe there might be some teamwork needed there.
Perfect.
But why don't you go finish, go grocery shopping. How's Walter doing?
Perfect. He's just being lazy.
Perfect. Well, then everything's good. I can't see out of my glasses anymore, but that's fine. And it's kind of cool because there's like ants everywhere.
Yeah, I'm back home from grocery shopping, and Jared hopefully is either done or just needs my help, and we'll be able to finish this up and get going because it's starting to get pretty late. And we were anticipating to leave around 6. It's now closer to 8. Oh my gosh!
My back is killing me. But now we just have to make the framing pieces that will hold it together, and then we should be good. However, the only issue that I'm seeing as of right now with this is that the floor is not level. So I don't think it's gonna be a huge issue, but like as you can see, that 2x4 or whatever that's back there, how it's not completely flush on the ground, that's just showing you that it is not level. But I think once we put the bracing pieces on, it should be fine. It should be good enough, especially once we put totes on there. I think it'll kind of level it out.
Yeah.
I did some calculations, and I believe we need to cut 2 pieces that are 89.5 inches. And then we already have the side pieces that were cut at Home Depot. So let's cut the bigger pieces and then see where it takes us.
Let's do it. We're so close. We can taste it.
Yeah, I can taste it. I've been getting it in my mouth all night. But let's go ahead and cut these pieces and then kind of see where we're at.
Okay.
Oh, very close. Luckily,
is it?
Yeah, I mean, well, we got the 92.5 and I felt like that would be enough. But you can see right there, I mean, 89.5 is very close to the end right there.
So it looks like you've made yourself a little workbench here with the tub.
A tub, duct tape, and zip ties is pretty much all you need to be effective in life. But let's go ahead and cut this piece. And then we're gonna have to figure out the spacing of the actual ladders.
Okay.
Which I think I know, but I don't know for sure. So here, let's go ahead and make a straight line on this. We're gonna use this piece of wood. This piece of wood has really come in handy today. I would say it's been my biggest tool.
Very nice little crayon color pencil.
Yeah, this is perfect. I mean, I'm sure a lot of contractors use these professionally. But here, let's go ahead and give this a cut. Oh, my back is killing me. I mean, when you make a cut on a line, what you want to see happen is the line completely disappear. If there's anything left of the line, it means you're off a little bit. Why don't you just look at that?
Man.
Is that the straightest cut? Nah. But it is pretty much exactly where I wanted it to be.
Perfect.
So now what we got to do is come on the other side and just kind of taper it off here. Boom, done. Okay.
Next.
All right, now we could use this piece to mark this piece. You know what? This workbench is multi-dimensional. I think we could be off a little bit and still be fine. I will say, if we didn't have the dude at Home Depot to help us cut those 40 pieces, this would have not been able to happen in one day.
No, this would have been probably an almost week-long process.
Yeah, I mean, I would have still been cutting those. But here, let's go and cut this. So to my point earlier, you could see a little tiny bit of purple on there still, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. I mean, we don't have to be super precision based here. We just have to be close. All right, I like it.
I mean, I think what we should just say is, well, with the weight of the tubs, we'll even it out.
Ah, the weight of the tubs will fix everything, for sure. So now what we gotta do is, I think maybe line these up to how they're actually gonna go. This, because it only has the one side,
will be on the out.
Is going to be an end piece. So that will be like right here. And then the other end piece is over there. Oh no.
It's just an old house.
I don't know if this is, I mean, come look at it. It's highly possible that that's me.
No, I think it's definitely the floor thing.
Well, how about this? I can know for sure if it's a me thing. I did use the blocks to level everything going up, but I mean, this is the last one that I did. So maybe I was just a little bit brain fatigued. But right here, we're looking at 31.5 inches. And at the bottom, we're looking at 31. So it's about a ½ inch variance. Not bad. It could have been more than that.
Yeah.
Could have been less, but could have been more.
So that's not the problem here.
It doesn't help with the fact that the floor is a little bit unleveled, but I think regardless, the toe should fit. They should slide right in and we should be able to make the weight of them balance everything out. So now we got to do, I don't even, this is going to be tough. Okay. I think I know what we're gonna do here. So we'll go ahead and put this down. Maybe we'll kind of rest it on here. No, that's not gonna work. I might need my workbench. A couple pilot holes here. And by the way, remember how I was kind of nervous that we didn't have a bit for this?
Oh yeah, you found it?
Now I know. Every box of screws comes with a bit.
Well,
So,
lesson learned.
Life hack, if you buy screws and you don't have a bit, chances are you just need to empty the box and find the bit. But let's go ahead and put a couple screws in here. I'm very excited that you want to do this for the whole wall. At this point, it was about 10 p.m. at night, and a project that we thought would take us between 2 to 3 hours was now well into the 7th hour, but we were able to lay down all of the ladders, get them evenly spaced to the best of our abilities, and then we put the bracing boards on top, screwed them into place, and then called it a night.
So it's the next day, and thankfully we were able to change our camping dates because we had a major issue that we had to fix.
So what happened is, as you can see here, we pretty much got the entire thing built. I mean, we still don't know for sure if it's gonna work, but I think based off of my measurements, it should. But here's the deal. We actually have to lift this up, and because this garage door opener rail is right here, we're not able to do it in this space. So we had to clear out everything that was right here, over 90 inches. And now the idea is we're gonna move this over to this space, tilt it up against the wall, and then slide it over into the corner.
Easy peasy.
And it's very heavy. So let's see if we can even do that. And then I know you're a little concerned about it not having as much bracing as maybe it should. So once we get it up, if we need to do any additional bracing, we could do it at that point.
There you go. I'm feeling very optimistic.
So one thing we didn't think about though is actually having enough room to lift it up from that side.
Oh.
So
well, I think I fit right here.
So let's try it. And then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, unfortunately.
We'll just have to move more containers around.
And then as we lift, let's just pull towards us.
Hold on.
Lift and pull. Lift and pull. Lift and pull. Okay, one more.
Oh.
Can you go up?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, perfect.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Well,
there it is. Okay.
that's very cool.
So now let's just push it more against the wall.
Okay. Is it a little sketchy that this right here is wobbly?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we have it over here against the wall and we just need to slide it this way. This is where I feel everything can go wrong.
Yeah, it's a little loosey-goosey. I think we're gonna have to do some more bracing as it's standing up.
We have to move it a little bit more this way. Okay, and just like that. Wow.
Wow, you really noticed the unevenness of the floor.
Oh yeah, but I think that's gonna be okay for us. Here, let's actually try to slide our first bin into here.
I don't want to.
Why?
Because it's like very loose, my love. Do you not see it wobbly?
Yeah, but I think once we get the weight of the bins, it'll be fine. Get a heavy bin. I think we need a heavy bin to start.
Oh yeah, this one's heavy.
Let's see here. Oh my gosh! Look at that!
Yeah, that's very cool.
Oh wow, it's like super crooked if you look up here.
It's awesome.
You know? It ain't exactly like it was on Instagram.
Why don't you try this one? This one's heavy, so I'll help you.
So as of right now, as you can see, we have two totes in the bottom section right here. The good news is I was really concerned that the last one and this one were kind of uneven, so they wouldn't even fit. But pushing them in there, we persuaded it.
There it is. And I was a little nervous about the wobbliness right here on the bottom.
The wobble's almost gone.
As you can see.
The wobble is entirely gone.
But what we could always do, maybe not tonight, but there's enough room down here where we can add some more bracing.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen tonight, for sure. I am extremely sore from yesterday. I had a hard time even like sitting down and getting up because of all the squats I was doing. So I don't wanna do more squats, but let's go ahead and just load this thing up and then see how it looks full.
Yeah, and then don't worry. I know you guys are probably gonna say, well, safety first. We need to actually like brace the back of it. But I think we'll probably go to Home Depot tomorrow or like a different day.
Yeah, we'll get straps. It'll be official.
And also you'll notice by the time this whole garage is done, you'll be able to notice this is the prototype.
Yes.
Because it will continue to get better and better and better.
And usually what happens in projects like this is you actually go back and you redo the first one that you did because it looks very ugly in comparison.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in doing that. I think it's actually really cool to see the progress. It's kind of like the evolution chart.
Yeah.
This is the monkey, then we'll have the man.
We're all waiting for the man, guys. Stay tuned.
All right, let's load it up.
Okay.
You might have to widen the gap on this one a little bit. Perfect.
Okay, this is really heavy.
Okay.
Oh, wow, this one's like very heavy.
Oh.
Lots of CDs in here.
That one might not work.
It's like really leaning over pretty hard.
It's all right.
It's off by a little inch. It's not going to hurt us.
Nah, probably has everything to do with it though. Things like this require pretty precise measuring. You just need to kick it a little bit.
I don't think it's going.
I don't think this one's gonna fit.
You just got to lift it up. Okay, cool. That's okay. That's enough.
So let's just see if now with the garage down, this one will fit in here. Does it look sketchy?
You know what? I think that one's actually bigger. That's probably why it's not working.
Oh, we have different sized tubs. It's not our fault.
Yeah, here you go. Here's another one.
Oh wow, this is empty.
No, it's...
What's in your cotton?
Oh, there you go. Wow.
Oh, it's because these are uneven.
Yeah. Well,
now we have it done. The only thing is, right here is not gonna accept a tote, but it is a perfect shelf for anything that will fit in there. And we're done.
this is optimism at its best.
Is it better than what we had before? A little bit.
A little bit, yeah, for sure.
I would say now at least things are more accessible. You could slide them in and out, like watch for instance, oh, I need something from this tote.
Yeah.
Instead of having to move these totes,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna slide it out all the way, but at the end of the day, I think this is a huge success.
I am so excited about what the next one's gonna look like. That's gonna do for today's video. Hopefully you learned just as much as we did, and I cannot wait to get another set of tools because we've got this whole garage to build shelves for.
I can't wait to keep building shelves for this garage. And I wanna know in the comments, have you ever done a DIY viral project and did it turn out like this? Were you fearing that it was gonna collapse seconds after completion, or was it perfect? I can't wait to hear your experiences. And on that note,
We'll see you next time.
bye.